Welcome, everybody. Film Fan 108 here. And it's been, damn, man, well over a year since I just dropped off the face of the planet and just stopped really posting videos and went into hibernation. I guess you'd call it that. Semi-retirement. I don't know, man. I just walked away, and now I'm kind of back. But why am I back? Why did I leave? Where is the future taking me? It's all going to be discussed in this video. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't even really want to make this video, okay? I was dreading making this. And as the months were getting closer and December came, and I knew I kind of wanted to give you guys some sort of an update and status and officially sort of try to make my return in 2025, I was absolutely not ready to make this video. And the reason ultimately why I'm making this is because in order to move forward, I have to confront the past. And so that's really ultimately the reason why this video is being made. To finally get it off of my chest, to talk to you guys, and for us to actually come to an understanding. So, what happened? Right? I was continually posting up until November-ish of 2023. And then I just completely just whiffed and left and just said sayonara, baby. I was out. In order to do that, we need to go back. Back? Not to the future, to the past. The beginning of 2020. Take yourselves back there, right? 5 years ago, right? Oh my God, man. I can't believe it's been 5 years already. And at the beginning of 2020, I was really thrilled about what the future held for the channel. Working more of the reviews with the guys, doing more out and abouts, and just feeling very confident and really excited for the future. And then COVID happened. We all remember COVID, right? Whether we liked it or not, we had to deal with it, right? And for me, when COVID hit, actually, at first, I kind of thought of COVID as almost like a good thing. Not saying that I wanted anybody to get sick or die. I had a lot of family and loved ones who got in and out of the hospital. Trust me, there was a lot of stress and anxiety. So I didn't want anybody to get hurt or killed from anything with this pandemic, okay? I simply did not. And I wanted all of the guys and my friends to be safe and everything, right? But there was a part of me that thought, well, look, the truth is, I still had to edit videos from the previous year, and some of the guys were a little bit exhausted, and we all needed a little bit of a break. And so this kind of felt like that a little bit, of like, hey, everything is just slowing down and stopping to a crawl, and it gives us an opportunity to just take a breather, right? And in that way, it was nice. But with everything nice, always comes something a little bit naughty. And yeah, that's where things started to go a little haywire. I'll be honest with you guys. During the entirety of the pandemic, I was working. Okay, I wasn't collecting a government paycheck. I wasn't sitting on my ass twiddling my thumbs. Every week, 40 hours a week plus, During the entirety of at least 2 years of the pandemic, I was busting my ass at work dealing with irate and scared customers, okay? And at the same time, I thought, well, shit, I might as well continue to do the out and abouts, right? Do something that I love because I really do need to keep my sanity in these hard times. But by doing that, people got the impression that I was the bad guy. I was the evil motherfucker out there that was literally causing people to die of COVID. Why am I out here showing off movies and physical media and spreading the disease? Which is the farthest from the truth. I was wearing my mask. I was trying to stay as far away from people as possible while still talking and showing off the movies to you guys. And even in the videos when I wasn't wearing my mask, I was making sure that I was 6 feet or more away from people, taking off my mask real quick, doing a minute's worth of footage of me saying, okay, this is what this store had, and then being on my way, putting my mask back on and just going, right? Or taking a picture, making sure I'm 6 feet or more away from people, doing that, putting my mask back on my way, right? But again, people gave me a real hard time for this shit. A real hard time. I understand it because there's so much misinformation out there and people saying all kinds of things, who to believe, who not to believe, who to blame. I was one of public enemy number one for a lot of people on YouTube out there. And there were literally videos that were made about me specifically, 2 or 3 videos that were made that were seen by a lot of people that labeled me one of the bad guys, one of the people that was causing chaos and death. And imagine how that feels. The fact that you're being attacked for doing something that you love and care about and enjoy doing, only to be labeled one of the people that is causing people's deaths, which was not even close to being true. And even when I ended up confronting one of these YouTubers about this, they ended up saying, oh, I was only kidding and I was joking. And I'm like, no, you weren't, dude. No, you weren't. And even now to this day, I've never actually gotten a formal apology from anybody about it. And that's okay. I've kind of moved past it, but I'm never really going to forget it. All this to say that it was really weighing on my mind, on my emotions, on my self-esteem, and was really bringing me down. On top of that, working wasn't easy during the pandemic. My boss was an absolute asshole. And I think life was just bearing down on me. And that was 2020 in a nutshell. Okay? Now, heading into 2021, I'm hoping things are going to get better. I'm hoping the world is going to come to some sort of better place, at least hopefully. And for a while, that wasn't the case. We were still spinning in mud and couldn't get ourselves out. And I'm still trying to do my best with handling the stress of life at work and trying to do YouTube while everybody is literally bitching and complaining about me. And thus, things start to get a little better, right? We feel like we're almost going to turn a corner with the pandemic, maybe slightly, and that things are going to get back to a certain type of normalcy, okay? And all the while this is happening, now movie theaters are slowly thinking about getting back up and running. Movie studios want to put a whole bunch of content out through streaming services and perhaps putting stuff in the theaters as well. And there was constantly like 3, 4, 5 things coming out at any given week, streaming, cinemas, you name it. And I wanted to get back to doing the reviews with the guys because we hadn't done reviews for practically over a year. It had been a really tough time for all of us. And all the while, all these movies are coming out. Which one do we choose? How are we going to plan to review this? All the other guys have had other things going on with their lives at that point, and trying to bring everybody together was not exactly as easy as it was 2 years ago. And I felt like I was failing. I felt like I was a total incompetent fool. That I couldn't get anything done with YouTube. I couldn't get a simple review done anymore. I was letting you guys down. I was an absolute hot mess of a failure. Okay? And now, on top of all the hate that I've been getting online, the stress from work, now hard to even plan doing reviews with my friends that I was so used to doing it with, I felt like I was letting everybody down. And now, it's all sort of coming to a head, right? 2020 was trying to manage the pandemic and give you guys entertainment and getting shit on. 2021 was absolutely a mess of trying to figure out how do I get back to the place where I used to get back to in 2018 and 2019, doing these great reviews with my friends and really having a ball with that. And I couldn't figure it out. And there were so many movies that were coming out, and I couldn't decide which reviews to do and how we were going to plan everything. And even if we did, it was going to be late on YouTube, and then we weren't going to get the views. And I looked like an absolute failure. So add that on top of everything else. Then 2022 comes around, and because of all the stress, because of all the anxiety, because of the depression that I was feeling, and how I was just worn out from everything, I couldn't even enjoy the old days that I used to with my friends. Because back in 2017, 2018, 2019, when I was doing these videos with my friends and doing the reviews, what we used to do was we used to do like late nights. We used to stay at the apartment late or go to the movies late and then do the review and then hang out at McDonald's or some fast food joint till like 2 or 3 in the morning and just have a ball, man. And because of COVID, because of all of these changes, now all of these places are closing early, and now you can't stay around any place as long as you used to, and the good times that I knew and I loved completely wiped away. And that just really got to my head. And that just really messed me up. And trying to readjust to life that was different than what you were used to is not easy, dude. It's really fucking difficult. And so I was reeling from the changes and everything else, and I really started to feel it in my personal life and when dealing with YouTube. And I was not feeling as motivated. I was feeling lazy. COVID had really changed my outlook and my mindset on the world, and I wasn't the same person that I was. And so it really affected me mentally, to the point where I would just stop editing videos for weeks on end because I just wasn't feeling it. And then when I finally edited videos and finally got them up, they were like weeks or months late. And then I would get comments on the videos basically being like, oh my God, this video is so late. Why are you even putting this thing out? And so much critical comments that was not helping my stability whatsoever. And it just all came to a head late 2022 and into 2023. I tried to kill myself several times. I really did, man. The weight of the world just literally fell on my shoulders through so many different aspects of life. And the one thing that I loved, the one thing that was actually keeping me sane, was betraying me. The thing that I loved to do for people was becoming the enemy. I never would have saw that coming. And I didn't think that life was worth living anymore. I felt like an absolute disappointment to everybody on YouTube, that I wasn't good enough, that I was being late with all of these videos, I was lacking motivation, and work was absolutely terrible. My personal life was suffering, and I just absolutely fell apart. And there was a few times where I almost killed myself. And I never told my mother, I never told my girlfriend, I never even told my friends that I tried to commit suicide several times. I just didn't want to put the burden on them, man. I had nobody to talk to, or at least I felt like I had nobody to talk to. And the world was just closing in on me. And I felt like a total failure. And it crushed me. It really seriously crushed me. And my girlfriend and I broke up in 2023. And that was devastating to me. And I was trying to figure out life. And I couldn't see any good. And then cut to towards the end of 2023, October to be specific. And I'm trying to get my head out of this quicksand that has just been swallowing me up for damn near 3 years. And I'm sort of starting to talk to my ex-girlfriend again, and we're starting to maybe find a better place and maybe reconciling. And I thought, you know what, the video that's gonna bounce me back is the Halloween horror movie playlist. Because I loved doing those videos. And those videos were a saving grace for me, because I got to hang out with some of the guys and do the goofy skit stuff, and it made me feel better. And you'll notice with this video that there is no comment section. Gee, I wonder, where did the comment section go? Why have I completely wiped it out? Because as much as I was doing this for you guys, I wasn't really feeling the same support. Because I was doing these out and abouts, I was really pouring my heart and soul into them, my blood, sweat, and tears, and I know they're long videos. They're 2, 3, sometimes 4 hours long, and I know it's asking a lot of you guys to put your hard-earned time and effort into watching these videos, but I have fun doing them. And every single time I was putting out an out and about, I would either get hateful comments or very critical ones like, again, you're late with this video, there's no point in watching it, I've already commented on these titles already in previous videos from other YouTubers. And if I wasn't getting that, then I was getting no comments at all. There is literally out and abouts that I've done on the channel in 2023 that got 0 comments. Nobody commented on it whatsoever. All of that hard work that I put in and all the time and the effort to edit and film and everything, and not one single person ended up commenting. Not one. One of the reasons why I do these videos is because of you guys out there. Because I'm one of you. And I can't wait to dive into the comment section, and I can't wait to get great feedback from you guys and have a back and forth about the movies, whether you like my opinion or not, or, you know, whether you liked the movie or didn't like the movie, whatever. And I was getting either nothing or I was getting all hate. And it was really bumming me out, man. That, again, the one support I really wanted and needed, I wasn't even getting from you guys. So cut to October of 2023. And we're planning and doing the Halloween horror movie playlist part 5. We're doing it. And even the guys will tell you it was a very tough video to do. I wasn't in the right mindset and headspace, and we had to do it several different times, and there was a lot of complications, right? I was not ultimately thinking it was going to turn out to be a good video. But once I edited it, once I looked at it and put it all together, it actually turned out really good. Like, really, really good. Way better than I had any idea it was going to be. And I was excited. I was really, really excited, man. And there was a lot of technical issues with editing certain music and things that I had to deal with my editing software that was going haywire, and it was just problematic. Everything turned out to be problematic. I eventually edited it and got it done. But I realized, I said, look, I'm not going to get this up by October 31st. It'll probably get up by November 1st or something like that. And I messaged the guys and I let them know. And they were like, cool, as long as it gets up, we're okay with it. We're absolutely fine. No big deal, right? And I was very thankful. And so I finally got the video up. I put it out. I couldn't wait to see the comments from you guys. What are your top 10 in a playlist? What did you think of ours? I just couldn't wait, because the previous comments have been great on the previous playlist video. So I just couldn't wait for what people were really going to give us for this comment section, for this year's one. And the comments were abysmal. It's late. What's the point of putting out something like this in November? I'm not going to watch it. I'll wait to watch it next year. What's the point? Why did you put it out late? And everything in between. And all the great comments that I was hoping for and people really embracing what we did just went right out the window. Was gone. And that was sort of the last straw. Everything from 2020 to this moment in 2023 was building. The frustrations with the pandemic and not being able to get back into the right groove of YouTube again and being late with the videos and feeling like a disappointment, and you guys telling me I was a disappointment and a failure and I was late and these videos are no good, and the personal struggles and the work struggles and everything, man. And the fact that I wasn't getting the support that I really needed and was hoping for to lift me up from you guys, it all came to a head in this one video where I was hoping this was going to be the video that was going to lift me up and was going to be the encouraging sign that, you know, all of this hard work is actually worth something and that you guys actually care. And I got none of that. Zippity doo dah, zero, zilch, nada, nothing. And I lost it. I absolutely 100% lost it. And I said, fuck it. And I stopped editing. I eventually stopped posting. And I just went 100% dark. I needed to. Because if I didn't do this, if I didn't leave when I did, I don't know what would have happened, guys. I really honestly don't. I can't sit here and tell you that everything was going to be okay when in fact it might not have been. And so I made a choice. In November of 2023, I made a real conscious choice to say, I'm out. I'm gone. I had to refocus my life and recenter my life. And YouTube just wasn't the way to do it. I was no longer having fun doing YouTube. And I've always said to you guys, what's the one thing that I've said so many times in previous videos, whether it's live streams or a lot of other different types of videos that I've made, is that I do this for fun. And when it's no longer fun, I'm not doing it anymore. And I think a lot of you guys, when I kept saying that, either you didn't believe me, or you just thought, oh, he's just saying it for saying its sake, or whatever. No, I meant it. And I hope you guys understand that when I say something, I mean what I say. And so I walked away to preserve my sanity, to preserve my own sense of self, and to try to get my life back in order again. And so 2024 was the year of trying to get myself back to a good place again, where I'm not depressed, where I actually have a wonderful relationship again with my girlfriend, that I feel more secure with who I am, and I don't feel as much stress or anxiety, and I feel better about me. That was a whole year's worth of getting myself back to a good place again. And it's been a long time to get there, man. It has been. And I can't even safely say that I'm 100% there. But I'm much closer than when I was a complete mess in October of 2023. And even with all that being said, in 2024, when I vowed to stop doing YouTube, you know what I did? I still filmed all of the out and abouts of 2024. I did them all. And why did I do that? Hell, even my girlfriend was saying, why are you continuing to film in 2024 when nobody is going to see this for over a year? Why are you doing this, man? And you know why I was? Because it made me feel happy. To just be out there with my cell phone and filming stuff and showing off the physical media and talking about the movies, it made me feel good. I don't know why. It just did. It was a comfort to just film and have no stress about posting a video or deadlines or, oh my God, what are people going to think and how many views am I going to get? There was no stress. It was just simply filming and putting all of the files away for a future video whenever I decided to put it together, and just call it a day. That felt good. That felt really good. And I sort of vowed that I was going to try to come back in 2025 to make a run of it again. I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this for, guys. The whole physical media landscape has changed so much within an entire year that I've been away. It really has. And so, what does that mean for the channel ultimately? It means that I've got to go through and edit the rest of the stuff from 2023. I've got to end up editing all the stuff from 2024. I've got to post all that stuff. I'll still be doing more stuff in 2025. There's even videos that was made in 2021 and 2022 that I still haven't even edited and posted for you guys. So there's a lot of older content and newer stuff, but I'm not going to worry about views anymore. I'm not going to worry about pleasing everybody. And I'm sure some of you guys are going to see some of the videos come up on the feed like, oh my God, this is from like early 2024. Why is he posting this stuff? Because I want to. And because I put in the effort to do this, even if it might not get many views, it's worth it for me to not see my hard work go in vain. And so going forward on the channel, the comment section is going to be all gone. There will no longer be a comment section. And I know that some of you guys are probably going to be really bummed out about that, but for my own sake of self and sanity, I really need to do this. Because I can't have the comment section be open up and nobody comments. I can't have the comment section be open up and all I get are divisive comments, hateful comments. I can't do it. And I'm not going to do it. I'm in my 40s, man. I don't need that negative shit in my life. I'm over that shit. I don't need it anymore. If you want to comment to me about the video or anything in general, I still have up the Film Fan 108 Facebook page. I'm on Blue Sky now, Film Fan 108, so you can check me out there. But I suspended my Instagram account. I got rid of my Twitter like 2 or 3 years ago, so I mean, that's been gone for a while. I'm not on social media as much anymore, guys. I'm really not. For my own health and well-being, I am not on there very much because that shit is toxic as fuck, dude. Okay? It really honestly is, man. And I'm not about that shit anymore. I'm really not, man. And so that's just not my bag anymore, man. You all want to go be keyboard warriors and fucking do that shit? Be my guest, man. But I'm over that crap. I'm too old to be doing it, bro. Okay? I'm really not, man. So I won't be on social media much. I don't even know if I'm really even going to do live streams anymore. You know, I was only getting maybe 10 or so people on a live stream at any given time. And I thank you for those people that were really hardcore and dedicated and wanted me to do them. But all the hard work that I was putting in, it just kind of crushed me. The fact that you have all these subscribers and only 10 people show up. It kind of hurts you a little bit, man. Kind of does. And so I decided not to walk away. And I almost completely did. There was a moment when I decided to leave YouTube, and I thought, should I leave it permanently or temporarily? And I seriously had very honest conversations about getting rid of the YouTube channel completely. Like just hitting delete and everything goes away. I was that frustrated. And I was that down on myself and depressed that I thought, just fuck it, get rid of everything. I didn't. And you can thank my girlfriend, you can thank Nick, you can thank John, you can thank Bob, you can thank Van, all of these guys that really kind of talked me out of it. All of these people kept me sane. Even my mother, man. My mother, of all people, kept on being like, hey, you should get back to doing YouTube again. It's something that you love. If it wasn't for them, I don't know where I'd be. In fact, in some ways, if I didn't have them towards the end of 2023 and through 2024, I might not be here right now. I might be dead. It was that serious, guys. It really was. So, I'm glad I'm back, but moving forward, I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to do it the way that I see fit on how to do it. Because, over the years, I would make 2-3 hour videos. I'd get, oh my God, this is longer than a full length movie. And people complaining to my girlfriend at her work about, oh, well, he should lessen the videos, and even getting comments about that. I do this because I like doing it the way that I do it. I do this for fun. And in some ways, I lost that. I was so worried about being one of the best YouTubers out there for physical media and movies, and just hungry for more views and content, that I was just blinded by the fact that I was sacrificing my own mental health for it, and how it was just crushing me, and how I was sort of so greedy for it and for myself that I lost complete perspective. And everything around me was crumbling, and I was trying to keep it all together, and I just couldn't do it. And everything was just imploding right in front of me. And so I don't want to do that anymore. This is fun. I like doing this. It's something that kind of relaxes me, crazy enough. And I never expected in a million years that anybody would want to follow me into the fire and see what I was doing, or my opinions on movies and physical releases. I never once thought that, man. And I think now I'm just going to get back to being me, man. That's all I want to get back to, is me and who I am. And if you guys want to come along for the ride, you're more than welcome to. If not, hey, that's cool. You do you. I've never been somebody that's been very popular. I've never been somebody that was really embraced by the YouTube physical media community. I've been doing this since 2017, and about only maybe 2 physical media movie YouTubers ever really reached out to me. Everybody else has kind of shunned me or completely ignored me. In fact, there was a recent video of someone's that I commented on their video, said how great of a video it is, and I really like what they're doing, and just basic comment stuff. They deleted my comment. And I know they deleted my comment because I went back and checked whether they liked my comment and said anything on underneath it, because I was going to reply to them if they did. And they completely deleted my comment. I've never really been somebody that people have really ever embraced. I was never the popular kid, and I certainly wasn't on YouTube, and still I'm not to this day, man. I'm kind of one of those redheaded stepchilds, and I'm okay with that. I'm just gonna do me, man. And like it or hate it, love it or leave it, that's up to you, man. But sometimes you need to go through the fire to really appreciate what you have. And for like 3 years, I really did that, man. It's an adjustment, but I'm finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, even though it was really dark for a long time. I really appreciate you guys watching. And if you want to contact me, Facebook, Blue Sky, get in touch with me. And I will see you back in the next video. It may be a video from like 2 or 3 years ago, but hopefully you'll enjoy it all the same. And thank you for investing in the journey, because it's been one hell of a journey so far, and I can't wait to see where it goes next. Take care, everybody, and be good. And I'll see you next time.